Ian Seymour, he makes the start today.
Excited for Ian Seymour and the opportunity he's had. And he's got 4 starts on the year. And look, he's 3-1 and 1-2-1 in those 4 starts. He's pitched a heck of a job.
Back-to-back walks, and the Blue Jays have 2 on with nobody out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is up, trying to snap out of a funk. Homerless in 20 games.
Into right field, a base hit. Springer's getting the wave, and he's on his way to the plate. Guerrero has tied it with an RBI single.
How about that? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. coming through in a big spot.
There's a swing and miss. Santander is out, number 1.
First and second, 1 out. Dalton Varsho up for Toronto.
Line drive to right field, and it's a base hit. Both runners had to make sure it got down, so Schneider will not score, but the bases are loaded. Huge spot early. Alejandro Kirk is the batter, hit a home run yesterday. Can he get anything in the air here in this big spot?
Slam to left field. Going back, Palacios. Out of here! Alejandro Kirk with a grand slam, and the Blue Jays lead 5-1 in the first.
His first career grand slam.
And now that you're up by 4 runs, if you're Kevin Gausman, your job is to just fill up that strike zone and do what you do.
Swung on and missed. 2 down.
2 quick outs here in the top of the second. Hit on a hop to first, spinning stop by Vlad. He races to the back, stumps on first. He got him. That's the top of the second inning done. Nice play over at first by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 5-1 Blue Jays, top of the third in downtown Toronto. Kevin Gausman back on the hill for the Blue Jays. And he got him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's 1 out in the top of the third.
Seems to be in cruise control right now. 32 pitches in the ball game for Kevin Gausman, 24 strikes.
And that's a 5-pitch walk to the 9-hitter. Palacios turns it into a single. 2 on now, only 1 out, and the dangerous Junior Caminero coming up for the Rays. On the ground left side, diving stop Clement, pops up and holds it. It actually fell out of his glove. Everyone is safe, but Ernie Clement does likely save a run. 1 out, top of the third with the bases loaded. Aranda has homered in each of the previous 2 games in this series.
Into right field, and it's down for a base hit, and this is going to score 2. 2 runs in, Caminero around to third, and the Rays are back within 2.
Yeah, not a terrible pitch from Kevin Gausman, but Jonathan Aranda is a really good hitter. He goes down and gets that split finger, breaks his bat actually, and dumps it into right field for a couple of RBIs.
So it's 5-3. They're on the corners. There's still just 1 out, and the batter is Josh Lowe. Ground ball to first. Guerrero coming home, and the tag applied. Boy, Vladdy looked like he had about a half second of, do I go home or try to turn 2? He comes home and they get the out.
And it's still 5-3 Blue Jays, 2 outs top of the third.
To center field, it's a base hit. Aranda is on his way to the plate and will score, and it is 5-4.
1-run game, 5-4. The Blue Jays lead the Rays in the top of the third. Foul tip, strike 3. That'll do it for the top of the third. Rays make it a 1-run game, scoring 3 on 4 hits. 5-4 Blue Jays. He's got a double. Almost took it out to left center again, and he's in scoring position with 2 outs in the bottom of the third.
Can Addison Barger get him home?
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 7 Ks in 3 innings for Ian Seymour, and after the 2-out double, he strands Kirk to keep it a 1-run game. Big double steal now. Up to third goes Williams, and Seymour behind him into second.
And that's ball 4, and that will load him.
And here comes Snyder right after him. So it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here with Jonathan Aranda. He's 2 for 2, driven in 3 runs against Kevin Gausman today. And there's the call to the bullpen. So it'll be Mason Fluharty to face Jonathan Aranda here. Aranda is 0 for 3 against Fluharty.
Again, this is as tough a hitter as they have.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Huge punch out Fluharty. Throws his hands in the air to fire up the Rogers Center crowd. He'll strand the bases loaded, in the Blue Jays lead it 5-4. John Schneider goes to his bench for the first time in the game. Andres Gimenez, a left-handed hitter on, as the lefty starter Ian Seymour has been lifted for Edwin Uceda. First and third, 1 out. 5-4 Blue Jays, bottom of the 4th.
Fly ball high in the air to right center field. This should be deep enough. Low the catch. Clement will tag and come in to score.
Sac fly Andres Gimenez, and the Blue Jays lead it 6-4 in the bottom of the 4th. A patient Santander takes a 4-pitch walk to lead off the inning. Alejandro Kirk to the plate now, a homer and a double in 2 at-bats. Santander on first, 1 out. Kirk lifts it, center field, Mangum back, at the track, at the wall, see you later! Alejandro Kirk! 2-run homer, and the Blue Jays fill out of the dugout. 4 in the 5th. My goodness, Alejandro Kirk with the game of his life. 2 homers. He's driven in 6 of the 8. Blue Jays up 8-4. First and third, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Junior Caminero can easily make this a 1-run game with 1 swing. He's got 45 homers this year and steps up. Varland set looking in at Caminero. On the ground up the middle. Jimenez stumbles, gloves near his ankles, underhand, flips over to second to end the top of the 6th inning. A little 2-out trouble with a walk and a hit, but Varland strands a pair. 8-4 Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays cooking again in the bottom of the 7th.
So Varsho remains at first, 2 down, and here's Addison Barger.
Crushed! Right center field! Turning back row! Out of here! 2-run homer! Addison Barger. The Blue Jays lead 10-4 in the 7th.
How nice is that to see Addison Barger get in on it? Getting his power stroke going again would be another huge boost for this offense.
Down and away ball 4, he'll take a walk.
Here are the Blue Jays now up by 6, leading 10-4.
Line out to right center. This ball headed toward the gap. It's down, bouncing toward the wall. Clement to third. He gets the wave. Straw tugging for third. He'll dive in head first. Ernie scores. RBI triple Miles Straw. 11-4 for the Blue Jays. George Springer hits for the Blue Jays. Runner on third, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Brian Baker, a former Blue Jay, into the game. Next pitch is hit high. Right center. Pretty deep. Low going back. At the wall. It is gone. George Springer to right. The Blue Jays up 13-4. What a team. What a year. What a game today. They're up by 9 on the Rays. 1 out away. Fans to their feet. Over 42,000 rise at Rogers Center. Hooked on the ground to first. Vladdy has it. Throws to Lauer. He steps on the bag. And they've won the division. From last to first, the Blue Jays are the AL East champs in 2025.